Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the news as I see it. It is January 2nd, 2013. We made it 2 days! Okay, so today's first story. Zynga is closing down 10 titles to kind of compensate for their huge crash earlier this year. Or I guess in 2012, later in last year. So Zynga is kind of one of those powerhouse companies that invented Facebook gaming, basically. And the whole social video game sort of climate they created. However, last year it came sort of as a big shock to I think a lot of people that their stock, their company was not doing too well. So amongst other things, they're ditching 10 titles. Okay, so among these games, we have Petville and 10 other games. Mafia Wars 2, Fishville, Vampire Wars, Treasure Isle, Indiana Jones Adventure World, Mafia Wars, Shakedown, Forestville, Montopia, Mojitomo, and World Scramble Challenge. So these are, I guess, Facebook and maybe possibly iOS games as well, since this is app stores. The worst part is, a lot of these games, people have paid real money to earn items and currency in the game for. And there is a slight sort of a, oh, you spent like $8 grand in Petville for your dog? Well, what if we give you like $10 worth of tokens in another game? Will that make you happy? No, it won't make me happy. What the hell? Now, I'm sure in the terms and conditions, this is all up to rules. However, that's kind of crazy. We'll see how that goes. Over at Realm of Gamers, we have another story pretty similar to the last one. It's actually EA this time. They're closing down 12 games. Now, this is kind of how things have to go. You have to, when you're hosting server space, you have to decide, are you even making a profit or are you losing tremendous amounts of money? Now, if it was a game like Minecraft, where they've made such ridiculous amounts of money, even though they're not hosting their own servers, but for like the download of the game, for example, they've made so much money. If they ever turned off the ability to download Minecraft from Mojang, it'd be kind of crazy, because they've made so much money. I can't ever imagine there being a reason to take away the server hosting capabilities because they're not making new money. It doesn't quite seem right. Now, amongst these games, as you can tell, it is a whole slew of sports games, which for me, I go, one, I don't care. And two, it makes sense, because they basically come out with all these titles once a year. So the rosters are updated, the game's graphics and mechanics are usually better. However, I guess you could sometimes have them not be better, but for the most part, you'd think they'd be better. So it, preventing someone from playing a game from, 1985 online, as if that's possible, okay, they can go get one of the newer ones. Even if it's 5 years old, you can still get that one at least, and possibly it's supported. Just go get the new one and get 5 years of server time out of it. So amongst these titles, we have FIFA Manager 11, which isn't that long ago. That's kind of crazy. FIFA Soccer 11, not that long ago. FIFA Soccer 11 Ultimate Team. I'm thinking 11 means 2011, guys. That's not that long ago. What are you doing? Madden NFL 11, Madden NFL 11 Ultimate Team, NBA Jam. There's no NBA Jam Ultimate Team? NBA Jam 10, NCAA Football 11, NHL 11, NHL Ultimate Team. No year. It's just the best team of history. And then The Sims 2 and Trenches 2 in the iPad. Now, The Sims 2, that kind of surprises me, because the Sim franchises are insane sellers. They are the workhorses of the EA bank. From stories I've read, they're like some of the best-selling games of all time, because they make so many expansions. They're all like $30, and then they sell you like refrigerators for like $5 a pop. A refrigerator in a game, and it's just gonna have stinky food in it. That's what they do to you. Make me a refrigerator that can preserve my food. Call me crazy. Now, this is news that kind of excites me. Zeno Clash 2 has been geared for a spring release of this year. I'm excited for that. Funny story though, I haven't played Zeno Clash 1. I bought it for like $10 6 months ago on Steam sale and never got around to playing it. I really want to, and I should, and I feel bad that I haven't. But in a related story, Zeno Clash 1, or just Zeno Clash, on Steam during this holiday sale, so for the next, 2 days? Or that's 3 or 2 days, is on sale for 99 cents. Go buy it. Everyone. It is like one of the coolest looking games of all time. You want to know how I know this? I'll show you. Okay, so this is a crazy looking game. It's like the mechanical interface of Skyrim, the way you play in first person and punch and fight and swords and arrows. But look at it. It's its own thing. It kind of looks like a reinterpretation of like a post-apocalyptic sort of world, like a Mad Max, or if you're I've read a book, The Transl Saga by Gary Paulson. Did I just give something away? Maybe. I'm sorry. Great book though. But anyways, super cool fighting game, really interesting combat mechanics. The story, the aesthetics, everything is really awesome looking. Looks super fun, and I feel like an idiot because I have it and I haven't played it. But you should get it today for under $1. And then when Zeno Clash 2 comes out, it should also be amazing. And we'll all get it, and we'll all play it, and we'll talk about it. Or we'll at least talk about how we bought it and forgot to play it. Oh, woe is me. Okay, so this story, a lot of people have heard about. I was really big into DayZ. It was a super fun game. I got in it right around after Bash from Bashercraft. Started doing all his videos about DayZ. It was super fun. And then waves and drones and hordes of hackers came in, and it made it just the most not fun thing ever, which is a sad thing because it was awesome. If you've never seen DayZ, I have a few videos on it. There's also a plethora of content and live streamers streaming the game, like on Twitch, Lyric, L-I-R-I-K. Maybe there's 2 R's, maybe there's 2 K's. He's awesome. You gotta check him out. Plays the hell out of DayZ. Anyways, there's been a lot of copycats coming out, and a lot of copycats trying to rush games out, copying DayZ. Still make some copycats. So, Eurogamer has an article, a full review of the WarZ, one of many copycats, who took a pre-existing game of theirs, purportedly, and reskinned it and took assets from it and made the WarZ. Now, some people might say, oh, it's a good game. Okay, has a cash shop. Cash shops can be pretty cool, like in Guild Wars, like in League of Legends, like in PlanetSide, where you get aesthetic things, stuff like that. But pay to win is always pay to fail. And this, the WarZ, has sort of proven to be a cash-grubbing mess. Now, how do I know this? It was on Steam for like, a day, a week, 8 seconds. It was removed for basically false advertising, saying like, we made a good game, come and buy it, here are the features. And none of those things were true. So Steam goes, we're taking the game down. We'll leave the page up, but no one can buy it. Which some might say that's to keep supporting those who already owned the game and didn't want a refund. They're giving refunds, I believe. I think it's more like a head on a pike, saying, you lie to Steam, we leave up your page, and no one can buy from it. Only leading to questions of what the hell happened to the WarZ. Read the review. All these links will be down in the description. Read the review. It's quite entertaining. They didn't like the game. Okay, over at MMO Culture, there's an article talking about information I wasn't aware of. It's still pretty new, and it's very new to me. This is the news as I see it, so that makes it relevant. Archeage, this super awesome game that I could explain to you all day long. I won't. Maybe in the end of the week I will. But you can you start off in the world. It kind of reminds you of Guild Wars. Guild Wars 2. If you've seen Guild Wars 2, you're at a good leaping off point. So imagine Guild Wars 2. You walk into the world, you can go cut down trees and gather wood. You're familiar with that. What if you could then build a boat with it, and then travel to a different continent or island, and then plant trees, grow them, cut them down, gather some stone, build a house, find some friends, start a guild, build a guild city, have a war with another guild on a different island that you make giant galleon ships to go fight them. Are you interested yet? 'Cause I am. And it's, I believe, a Korean MMO, and they're moving a whole bunch, or they're, it's been in beta forever, I believe, and I think it's finally in open beta in Korea. And I'm super excited about it. There's tons of videos. The Yogscast did a really cool, like, 8-part sort of mini intro into what is Archeage. They kind of like were given some passives to play the game, which is awesome. And there's also tons of other videos. Most of them are in Korean, so good luck understanding them, but check out the visuals. At least the Yogscast video is in English, and they have people explaining to them how to play the game, and I really suggest checking out the game. At least go to their website, go to YouTube, just check out their content. It's super cool. But look at the title. They're bringing it to the West. I'm in the West. I will one day be able to play Archeage online. It's gonna be awesome. So this article has just made me happy, because I know that one day I'll be able to cut down a tree, and build a boat, and build a house. It's sort of like Guild Wars meets Minecraft, from how I really understand. So check it out. And as far as I can tell, that is the news as I see it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll have another one tomorrow, and the next day, 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 and the next day. I think I did this all pretty good. So keep in touch every day, and then send me articles on Twitter. You can send it right to my Twitter at Algol Gaming. You can send it to my Twitter for the show. It's Algol's News. And you can also do hashtag Algol's News. It all works. It's all down in the description. It'll be on every video. Keep it super easy for you. So if you see an article you like, or that you think I like, please tweet it at me, send it to me. You can talk about it in the description, or in the comments, I mean, but you should tweet it at me. So that's it for now, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see ya tomorrow.